Imagine getting ready for lunch with your children when the house next door begins to crumble away and vanish.
¡Se está yendo! ¡Se está yendo, chicas!
I'd be freaking out too looking out the window seeing that. I don't blame her.
In May 2020, a massive landslide strikes a mountainside neighborhood of La Paz, Bolivia.
Look at that. Those are people's homes and hopefully not lives.
Dozens of houses and buildings are swallowed by the devastating landslide.
This is like a horror movie that we're watching here.
You just have to hope that there was enough warning that everyone got out of those structures.
Three factors trigger this disaster. First, as the highest capital in the world, La Paz is built on treacherous mountainside. Second, heavy rains have saturated vulnerable soil.
Just in the month of April, they saw about 2 1/3 inches of rain. That's twice the average.
You can see how everything is able to kind of glide on that new lubricated soil and give way as gravity takes over.
The third factor, this neighborhood is built on the landfill of an old trash site.
They built homes there because it was the undesirable land. So chances are rent's probably cheap, homes are probably cheap there, and you see why.
Officials and onlookers watch helplessly as Mother Nature carts the mountainside away in a display of raw power.
Weeks before this, you would have looked at it and been like, yeah, that's going to be there forever, right?
Tons of earth eerily creep onto the road and devour the landscape.
You see the guy walking backwards slowly. I'm going to turn and run.
You can't stop it. You can't do anything to turn it around. It's just going to do what it's going to do.
Even after the initial landslide subsides, structures continue to disintegrate one by one as if devoured from behind.
Everything underneath is coming loose. The gas lines, the water lines, the things under the road. You're losing it all in a slow-moving disaster.
Authorities were able to anticipate the landslide and evacuate the area, but 400 people lose their homes.
This is a catastrophe of multiple types.
Days later, cars still sit in garages that are left teetering on the edge of jagged cliffs. Sadly, the toll is not merely property.
There were 4 people missing and unfortunately were presumed dead because they never were found.
You think the ground below you is stable, and then you see this video. You gotta think again.
Things are often not what they seem when